Now in this I'm gonna try and replace one of the side windows, which is just badly decayed with the light and the sun on it over the years, and it's got so bad you can hardly see through it. I know you can do polishing and stuff, but I think it's just had its time and it just needs to be replaced. Every time you go for all the effort and the time of trying to polish it on the inside, the outside, for £38 I can just replace the whole window. And then they come with a 15-year guarantee against the UV light and stuff. So I think I'm just going to try replacing one and see how that goes. So let's see how it goes. I'm just going to attempt to change these windows because they're a bit old now. So we're going to take one out and try to make a new one. One of the first problems I've come across is, if you can see, it's a bit dark. The actual two skins of the boat have come right apart here, so the rubber's sitting here and the inside skin's here. So I've got about 15mm there. It can be pushed back, but it won't stay in place that you can put the actual rubber in. So what I've tried on this window is I've tried masticing it up, clamping it. I've done this bottom bit yesterday along here because that was a big gap, same as the other side, and that seems to have all stayed together. It was just like a little experimental bit. So now I've done the rest around, clamped it up. When you're doing this, especially if you're going to order new rubbers, you've got to make sure that you get the right sizes. So if you can see that this side is thicker than this side, so you have to measure that properly. I'm sure there's some technical way of measuring that, but like I was saying to you last time, I put the window in okay, but getting this rubber in here I had a lot of trouble with. But then I found out, because I hadn't done any research or anything, it was just on a whim while I was on the boat. I thought I'd replace it, and there is a special tool you can buy. Like there's always a tool. This is a 4-in-1 marine glazing window rubber fitting tool. Complicated name, and as you can see the website's there where you can get it from. It wasn't a lot of money. I think it was about £15 if I recall. I'm not sure, so you'd have to look at that, but I will get it out and show it to you. Well, this is the little gadget. It comes with different bits with it for different size rubbers, so you have to choose what you want. You've got a little Allen key there that you can just undo that and change them. Lucky for me, the right one's in it already. There's like a little roller here. I presume that's when you've got the rubber in, that you can just flatten it down a bit more. Don't know if that's actually needed, but we'll give it a go. And I have googled it a bit this time, unlike last time. It pays, apparently, put some washing up liquid in, which I did try on the other one, but I didn't have this tool. So we were trying to force this bit of rubber apart with our fingers and push it in, and then eventually we had so much, as in washing up liquid, that even that was becoming difficult. But we'll see how it goes with this tool. I'm just going to wait for this mastic to go off around this window a bit, and then I'll get all these clamps off and we'll be giving it a go, and I'll let you see how that works out. I've taken this window out to start with, and it's quite easy to get out. You just pretty much take the little rubber on the inside here out, and then you can pretty much just pull them out. This is the old bit of Perspex from out of it. As you can see, it's gone very yellow and it's badly decayed. I know also you can polish them up and clean them. I think this one's just beyond that. So we're looking, probably is 40 odd years old. So I've just using this one as the template, which I've just done on here. See, I've taken it, drawn round it, and then slowly with a jigsaw we're going to try and cut that all the way round and see how we get on with that. Well, I'm a little bit further with this window. I've got the rubber seal on now all the way around, which was a bit dark to see, but you can see it now, the rubber seal's on. As with that window I've done before, it was a bit of a nightmare. I've cut the new bit of plastic. I've just trimmed it up a bit to make sure it's all right, and I'm going to give it a go at getting it in. Well, eventually, after some time, got this new window in with a little bit of cursing, but it's in. I looked at some of the videos of people doing it on YouTube, how they was going about it, and they made it look so simple, but believe me, it's not. But the biggest problem I found on this boat is you get your rubber is obviously two different sizes, 3mm on the top side for the plexiglass, 6mm under here what sits on the boat, but where this boat curves round here it goes up to 10mm, so the rubber just doesn't want to stay on, which makes it very complicated because the rubber's continuously falling off. And as you can see, this is too short here where it's shrunk over time. It's too short up here where it's shrunk over time, so the window will have to come out again. I have ordered new rubbers for it, but they're not going to be here for a few days, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we'll put this one down to a practice run and then go through it all again. Just thought I'd show you the difference in this Perspex with the new bit in. That is the new bit you're looking through now. This is the old one, what's in there, what you're looking through, and that was actually the better window out of the two. The one that come out of here was a lot worse than that one. Surprising how you get used to it over time, but what an amazing difference. And I haven't even cleaned that. I've just taken the cellophane off of it. So definitely worth considering when you see the two differences. Just difficult to get in. Well, like I was saying, I've got this new window in. This window is 1m40 by 40. There is no way I would have got that window in on my own, so I had to get someone to help. She wasn't too happy, but she came over and helped, and definitely without her help there was no way I would have got this window in. So that's good. Like I was saying, I am going to have to put a new seal in it, but I just don't have one at the minute. I have ordered it, but we've had a practice run now, so we'll have to go through that all again. But at least we know how to do it now. I suppose that's something. I'm not looking forward to it, but that's the way it is, and it doesn't help that it's such a big window. When you come to do the others, they're a bit smaller. They're like, this one got 1 metre, the other smaller ones, then the others are 60 centimetres. so they should be a bit easier to work with than the big windows, but at least it's in. It's going to keep the rain out for now, and I'll have to get back to that at some point. The little gap at the top, which is going to leak obviously if it rains, I'll just put some duct tape over that for tonight, because it's supposed to rain. That's the only reason I was trying to get this window in, otherwise I would have waited the 3 or 4 days for the new rubber to turn up. It was either that or sheet all the boats, stop the rain coming in. But that's it. Shame I couldn't film it how I was putting it in, but like a lot of you know, because I film on my own, I don't actually have someone to hold the camera for me or stand, stuff like that. But maybe one day. There are plenty of people out there on YouTube who show you how to put these rubbers in. Well, if you look at some of them, they make it look really easy, so good luck with that if you tried it. I'm not looking forward to trying it again, but I'm going to have to. But maybe next time I can film it how I'm putting it in. I'll see what I can do. Just before I go, don't forget, if you find it interesting and you want to see how I'm getting on with this boat, you can subscribe, leave some comments if anyone's got any easier ways that they've had a go at doing it and they know an easier way of doing it, because I do have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows to do. So if there's an easier way than I'm trying now, please let me know, because like I say, I've never done it before apart from that one, and I found that really difficult and struggled. It was only a little tiny window, and that took me nearly 2 days to put that in. That's why with this I thought I'm just going to go for it, go for the biggest window on the boat straight away. If the big window goes, then the rest should go. So please leave me any comments and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in keeping up to date with what I'm doing on the boat. And I will speak to you next time.